Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. By the way, if you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more of these, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. This reading is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and this is for the next 3 months, money, success, and career. Okay, what I see here is 1, 2, 3 different tears of joy, but these two kind of looks like leaves. Leaves are falling off. Leaves fall off after, like, this can be also fruits of your hard labor that are becoming big enough and ripe enough so you can collect them. Then the third one here, I feel like this is the tears of joy. This is the good news, which is followed by a pathway opening out for you, okay? The pathway is not clear yet, so this can be an option that you're going to be given, which is actually what we're looking for in life when it comes to abundance and prosperity, to be able to have options, to be able to do what you want to do. So this is going to be a choice, okay, for you. So you can do it or not do it. It is going to be a preference, or something might become, maybe you are doing something at this moment forcefully, and these blessings, when they show up, the timeline wise within the first month, but the thing is here, this is outside of your comfort zone, so this can be something that first you need to learn, discover, or research or something, and then that will give you the freedom to do whatever you want to do, okay? I see there's 2 other different things showing up within the second month timeline. One of them looks like a Scorpio. The other one looks like a cup. So you might be, or it looks like a boot as well. A Scorpio might be coming towards you. Another thing, maybe a Scorpio is coming up with an unexpected offer to you. I see there's a massive crowd that you're going to be joining to, and there's some people dancing here, and I see there's kind of like an reminds me of the evil queen in Alice in Wonderland. I don't know if you see the new version, the last version, let's say, made by, I think, Tim Burton. We had the evil queen was had this red hair with big head. Helena Bonham Carter actually played her. And this is that character here, maybe even chasing away 3 people. But things is, I'm going to go with 2 different meanings here. You might be the one running away. You might be the one chasing. This person has another one right here that is actually giving them the initiative, maybe even to chase others away. So if you're in the position that you are maybe packing up and moving or trying to find another option, this can be someone, maybe someone dictating you to do certain things and you don't want to do, that's not your preference. But the thing is, I feel like here, when you do that, this is going to even like help you enter into a crowd that will really embrace you. Okay, maybe you're working in a place that you don't want to work anymore, or working with people that are really pressuring you. They have, I see here like somebody else is pressuring her and then she's pressuring the others. So this might suggest that like finding a way out of there and coming up with the solutions is going to actually help you enter into an environment that you're going to find your element, that you're going to be able to express yourself freely. Maybe even if you like creative things, you might be able to do creative things. And the creativity is not limited to art. It doesn't matter what you do, everything can be creative. And I always give the example of accounting for like maybe you're going to come up with like formulas that is going to make things easier for to calculate, organize, or maybe even like go through the paperwork and find good things that is going to be useful for the clients and that kind of thing. Those are creative activities as well. Okay, you don't have to always just grab the paintbrush and paint something. That doesn't. The creativity is not limited to that. Okay, so you entering into a new space here. The second meaning, I feel like this is the end of the first month. Again, maybe you are entering into a new space that people want to, if this is you taking a leadership role, they might want to step on your toes and you might have to be strict with them. Okay, that's another thing here. I see some people are laughing, and there's an angel watching over. The angel is not happy, but I see two people are making fun of a situation. That's that kind of a laugh I feel here. So during the progress, people can make fun of you, but it seems like at the end you're going to achieve success. Your angels are watching, and another thing is maybe your angels are all going to like help you get successful also in the situation. Okay, you're being protected and also encouraged to become successful. And this kind of reminds me of sometimes when we look at people, some people actually do things, try things. I saw a kid today, like he's not a kid anymore, he's a gentleman. As soon as he graduated from school, something engineer he studied, he opened up like multiple businesses. He wanted to become a billionaire. And after 10 years, now he's a billionaire actually. I think he now has like somebody said he has a documentary talks about how he made it happen. This can be the situation here. Maybe you're working on something, some people are laughing at it the first month period, maybe you're launching something, but because you are locked into the goal, you're going to be divinely protected, guided, and also successful in the long run. While these people are laughing, you're gonna have the last laugh. I feel like for some of you, because this is a general reading, so you're gonna have the last laugh. If you have launched something already and you're going through it, this is a sign for you. Keep going. Okay, this is not the end of it, or like you are in the beginning, and the others that are laughing at you, are not going to like they're going to feel like I feel like this is actually they're making themselves open. So you're seeing that who's the friend, who's the enemy. Okay, so that will give you a clear understanding of who to keep around here. Okay, Aquarius. I see there's a big fish coming forward within the second month. Like I told you, there are two. A Scorpio might be offering you. The Scorpio is someone that you don't know. I even see a legal paper here. There's no details on it whatsoever. It's dark. Maybe something that is hidden is going to be disclosed to you. There's a goat right here. Goat can be symbolizing a sacrifice that you're going to make along the way. And sacrifice doesn't mean giving up something that is very valuable to you. Sacrifice indicates that giving up something that is lesser of a value in order to get something higher of a value. Okay, so I feel like that's when the things are going to get disclosed to you. I see a person right here with a big head. This can be the brain main guy who has the big brain ideas here. And then a massive cup full of blessings appear. Okay, and this can be the offer that you're going to receive, maybe something that is satisfying emotionally as well as materialistically. And there's a bow right here. This might even bring an extra gift with it when it arrives. I see there is a beacon, kind of looks like a torch actually. The torch, but it has like a fire on it. I was gonna say like those torch that we held hand ones. I saw it first like that here, but then I saw the fire. Fire indicates new passion. I feel like when you receive this massive offer, blessing, goodness, you're going to get the chance to put light onto some issues and like also pursue your fire, passion, whatever that you're passionate about. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. There's a chunk of money. This is also showing up as a penguin. Penguin, like you see the small hand of the penguin right there. Your desire is something that has still some time. Penguin might be actually indicative of finding the perfect pebble. Penguins, there's a tears of joy coming forward, is a water creature. So this is something going to be emotionally fulfilling you. Finding the perfect pebble. If you know the penguins, they actually propose with the perfect pebble to their the partners they choose. And the partner doesn't like the pebble, they need to go get another one, or they need to go get another one and find another partner as well. If they get rejected, they need to find a new one. But they made for a life. Okay, so this is a big deal that you are maybe making. This can be you offering something And this is happening, like I said, slowly but surely. It might require a couple more negotiations if this is a purchase, maybe a home purchase, or like a big thing that you're going to be doing, an investment coming your way, something massive here. That's why it might take a couple tries, but at the end, you're going to receive the good news. The tears of joy are coming. I see a whale showing up here simultaneous, like right after that, not simultaneous. And there's a stork right here too. You can see a long beak of the stork. Stork symbolizes actually care initially, and after that, there's a second meaning. This can be someone showing up who will take care of you, who has a lot of love for you, and at the same time, this can be migration from where you are to another place. This can be a physical migration as well as spiritually upgrading, like getting on a higher scale of emotions and consciousness. Okay, maybe you are in the level of anger right now. You're angry at certain things happening. You're releasing that. You're coming up to like a joy, happiness, calm, peace type of high vibrations. I see the wheel here. This can be symbolizing someone wealthy, abundant, resourceful, smoothly coming into your life. They're also creating this beautiful shield for you. This can be someone, maybe a family member creating a shield for you, a protective shield. Can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of you, maybe like I felt like a father figure or a mother figure, like a protective person. Or this can also be in like without you even noticing, maybe behind your back, maybe you're working in a competitive environment. This can be a person actually covering your back, you're not even recognizing. Okay, I'm gonna dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, it's good to focus on that. We're gonna see if that's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, what's the current situation, and what's coming your way when it comes to opportunities. Current situation, we have King of Gabriel. This is actually King of Wands. This can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This actually symbolizes someone generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. This person has his eye on the prize and on the big picture as well. So, because this is your reading, this can be you embodying this fire energy, this adventurous feeling, also taking initiative. Okay, stepping into your successful moment. And keep your eyes on the big picture, leave the details to others, experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. I feel like here, what's happening with your energy, you are finding that whatever gives you, makes you feel passion, gives you happiness, joy, you're finding that, or you already know what it is, and you're going to start stepping into it. You're going to start taking steps towards it, which will a genuine concern for others. This can include like community work, helping people, or like even the smallest thing that we think, like for example, sewing needle. Sewing needle is the tiniest little thing that nobody thinks of it as a community service, but with that little thing, actually, like the women in like I wouldn't say like villages, but now like we have sewing machines and electricity everywhere. But back in the day, the women fixed the clothing with that, made the clothing with that for their children, and also like soldiers. I'm thinking about like soldiers. They when they lose a button, they had those little sewing kits with them, and they can use that too. That little bit of a thing can be like a great service to many. Okay, so if you're thinking what I'm thinking about, what I'm actually coming up, or the service that I provide is not that big, that little bit of thing can actually, everybody knows what a sewing needle is on this planet Earth. There's 7 billion people. It's actually massive service to the humanity if you think about it. So you are you're creating something big at this moment. You're cooking up, basically. I feel this energy. Do not let it go, okay? Financial opportunities coming your way. The lovers. Lovers is initially indicates soulmate connection. If this was a relationship, but I feel like here, this is a relationship with your heart's desire, your financial opportunities. Whatever is in your heart, it's going to come to light. So focus on the things you wanted to manifest. This is going to be a choice coming into your life that you should be making the choices from your heart here, okay? Archangel Raphael is also watching over you and protecting you here. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love, which I mentioned, there's an emotional commitment coming for you. This is not about emotional in the sense of romantic. It is like you really feel confident and loving. This is going to be depending on like your heart's desire when the financial opportunity shows up. The challenge can be, we have two fires already. Queen of Wands again here, like Queen of Wands, passionate, charming, brilliant, independent, maybe dealing with another person who has a lot of passion. And this can be someone feminine energy, calm, cool, collected, but at the same time, they can, you know, they can clash with you. You're the action taker. Actually, this is aligned energy, but when we compare it with the Gemini, the lovers is the Gemini energy. I know you're Aquarius, and these are not really representative of the zodiac, like a person. I feel like these are the energies coming for you right now. We're going to get the clarifiers, but the following your passion, making your choices from the heart carefully is the key. But the challenge might come forward through maybe competition or being too independent. Okay, you can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people is important, and maybe you are really self-sustaining, and that's not really the way to go at this moment. You might have to accept some help from others. You might have to. Okay, you should maybe. Okay. How should you manage your finances? We have 5 of Raphaels. Okay, this is actually not seeing the blessings, the good gifts that you have received, but the things that you didn't like. Focusing on the things that turned out the way you don't want it to be. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for silver lining. So you should be actually looking into what you have. It's not what you don't have or what you didn't receive, or maybe at this moment you're thinking, oh, I didn't invest wisely. This was good and I didn't buy it of that. Maybe you're thinking that way. This is suggesting look into what you have at this moment. Okay. Gratitude is the key. And after that, keep focusing on keeping what you have in your hand, and then the multiplication is going to, paths are going to happen, because when you keep this attitude, what will that bring you in the long term? The Emperor. For some of you, this can be new business, having your own home, taking charge. You see he's sitting on the throne here. Archangel Uriel supports him. Stability and efficiency will show up in your finances, money, and career. Taking charge of a situation and ambitious plans. So you're going to be able to execute your ambitious plans. Okay, focus on what you have at this moment and protect what you have. When the time comes, you're going to be able to pursue the rest of the things you want to pursue. We have a pale, time to get out of a situation with the King of Gabriel. Okay, so that's why it says like driven, takes action, inspirational. So maybe you are right now dealing with a situation, open boxes that didn't turn out you want to be, and you're still maybe thinking, should I pursue it or not? Have doubts. This is suggesting to get out of there. And opportunities, we have yoke, feeling tied down and frustrated. That's why maybe the lover's coming forward, because we have a relationship happening here. So financial opportunities will show up from the things that you're maybe feeling tied down. Okay, start to ask the questions that how can I benefit from that, instead of thinking how can I like this is draining me. Okay, how can I make this turn around and make this positive, make this work out for me, is the right question here. Because feeling frustrated and tied down, okay, can be, but you are okay, actually, like this is going to help you to ask the right questions, get out of there, and make the right choices. Queen of Gabriel's danger, especially in money matters. That's the financial challenges. This can also be someone maybe you're partnering up with, that they are really focused on the creative side of the story. They're not really thinking logically here, so they can create this kind of like tension. Okay, so they can cause you muddled and unclear thinking, or maybe because there's sometimes some people you come across that they have a lot of plans, a lot of future projects in their mind. They just throw them at you, but when it comes to, okay, let's clarify it, let's write it down and take steps towards it, they don't have a clear thinking. It's just like their mind chatter, they're just speaking out loud. It's not like they want to pursue that or they plan that. Okay, if you come across that, can be the challenge for you, saying no to those kind of things that are not really aligning with your soul. Okay, Five of Raphael, preserve and you will overcome problems. Persevere. I'm sorry, I said preserve because I was thinking preserve what you have. Also persevere, focus on what you have today at this moment and persevere, and that will help you leave the challenges behind. You are becoming the emperor here with the arrow also. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, which is correct, right direction for career. Maybe some of you are actually upgrading to a higher level. Maybe you are taking like a higher position, and basically you are going to be in the right direction here. I'm going to get to your oracle now, what you should focus on and how can you do that. We're going to be looking into and the blessings that will bring into your life. Here, you should focus on breaking free, freeing yourself from mentally, spiritually, I feel like from that bondage, because it seems like you see that she's actually being wrapped around by the octopus. Octopus are actually smart, efficient, and multifunctional. Maybe you are tied down by a lot of responsibilities at this moment. And I'm going to interpret this in a way that maybe you're taking a lot of challenges, you're working in a company and you are taking on a lot of responsibility, but you're not getting compensated for it. And this can be extremely draining, tiring, and even maybe you're feeling frustrated because like you're not growing, even though you're putting this much energy into it. This is the breaking free, your functional attitude that you learned as much as you can in that position and you have done everything you can. Now you're breaking free. Okay, focus on breaking free from there. Okay, how can you break free from that situation and the future? Like looking at the future can help you with that, and that will bring a lot of communication for some of you. It's gonna open communication lines. Innocence, I feel like here this is a new beginning with the innocence energy. And finally we have the light. Light will come. There's a lesson in A Course in Miracles. It says light has come. So here in your situation, you're going to see that like a peaceful moment. If you are like maybe losing patience, which can happen to the best of us at this moment, you're losing patience about the things are not really moving as fast as you want to be. But focus on the future. Focusing on the future doesn't mean focus on a distant moment. Focus on what you would like to have in your life. Okay, the feeling of it. Change your viewpoint to influence the future. Remember that, like water, the future is fluid and always changing according to your current actions and thoughts. Okay, gazing intently into the future, this mermaid says you can see potential outcomes from your present vantage point. However, this isn't the full picture and it is changeable. If you're feeling sad, times ahead will be colored by the state of mind, making everything seem bleak. The good news is that by adopting a more positive mindset, the future can appear golden and full of possibilities, okay? When you do that, when you see that, when you feel that I have a lot of options, that feeling will bring the light, okay? Communication, you can take it as being in the right place in the right time, talking to the right people and getting the right connections, the right approvals, referrals, and etc. And that will bring you back to the light. Okay, let's see. I'm going to ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Aquarius now through unconditional love. Thank you. We have the ringmasters of scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, and details. When you have a clear vision of the future, you will start to receive the details, okay? The details of what you need to do. This is, I feel like the future is signaling you and you're going to, like you have an idea of what you want, but it's not clear. When you start to clarify it, the path will become more, appear more basically. Like in the like an oasis actually appears in the desert. Let's see the angelic assistance. Stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. So if you have, I feel like here there's a tree. You can see, I don't know if you can see, there's a tree planted here. We see the branches of the tree. So you are expanding to other areas of life. But the thing is, because the roots are strong, that's you standing up for yourself is the key. If you can put your roots down strongly, it's not going to be a problem to reach to the sky. Okay, so stand up. Let's stand up for yourself, your dreams, your desires. Let's see your affirmation and meditation, what you'd like to know, what you need to know at this moment. Okay, this is the affirmation. You were made for immortality. I feel like this symbolizes that nothing goes to waste. Okay, everything you put out there. I feel like you had a lot of community message here too, like serving to the humanity type of energy come forward. And if you're feeling that way, like whatever you put out there, and like there are actually writings that we find and read today that's like thousands of years old, which are still useful for humanity. Okay, so think of it that way. That's the way to be immortal as well. I will write down 5 things I want my life to be remembered for. Oh, this is a great practice, by the way, that brings a lot of inspiration to how you can expand and receive more. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.